All right. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. One Piece. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my One Piece recap, episode 1116 episode recap. Today we're going to be discussing what happened in, I believe, I'm a little late. I believe this was 2 weeks ago's episode. It was a calm little episode. We had two straight fire episodes. We had, what was it again? Garp landing on the bee, what was it, honey, the beehive island or whatever, where Blackbeard is based out of. And we had, oh, no. So, yeah, we had that. We had Garp versus Kuzan, which is what he's going to buy now. And the episode before that was another fire episode, too. We had Shanks versus, as the people of the internet like call him, Eustace Captain Mid. Two fire episodes back to back. So we got a little breather episode this time. So, all right, let's get into it. But first off, shout out to Kevin on stage. I am an anime only watcher. I'm not reading the manga. I don't think I'll be reading them. Actually, I did start to read the manga, but I only read the first chapter. So me catching up is going to take a minute. I am not reading the manga, or I will not be reading the manga, or I will not catch up with the manga anytime soon. So don't tell me nothing. I don't care. But if you are watching the anime, if you haven't seen episode 1116, there will be spoilers, so beware. I'm just a guy, as you can see. I just like them pirates. I'm just a nigga who like pirates. All right. Anyways, all right. Let's get into the episode. So first thing that happens, we're catching up with everyone's. I think the internet just loves Captain Buggy for some reason. I don't know why. He alright, but Mans is just failing up so hard. He is just he's Buggy's an interesting character. I don't know how he's you know how people fail down? He's failing up. He just keeps getting more and more notoriety. Anyways. But yeah. We start off the episode at Navy headquarters. We catch up with Son Goku and the lady that turns you into like fucking clothes and shit. And they find out that Garp went to go save Kobe. And they're also talking about the bounties that have been set on Marines. I forgot about this because they mentioned it like a couple episodes ago, but apparently Buggy's people are putting bounties on the Marines. So now we have two bounty system now. So we got the Marines putting bounties on pirates, and we got now Buggy putting pirates on Marine. I mean, Buggy is now putting bounties on Marines. So I don't know who this Marine guy was, but beginning episode, he was trying to help this one kid, and somebody came up behind him, and I'm guessing they killed him because in the newspaper they still reported, he's dead. Yeah, so Son Goku and the other lady are discussing, they got to stop the Cross Guild soon, yada, yada, yada. Then they find out that Garp went to go save Kobe. All right, cool. That's about that. Then what happened next? So after that, we go to wherever Buggy's located. And we see the dude that killed the first dude from the newspaper in the beginning that I was talking about. And he's like, thank you so much for sending my family money. But they're telling him, like, yeah, the Navy's after you now, blah, blah, blah. So you got no choice to become a pirate. it's very interesting to see the world build without the Straw Hats in it per se. Like the world building in One Piece is, I love it so much because the world just, it's like the world is moving without us focusing on them, and I love it so much. Um, but yeah, so Buggy's talking to the dude. Yeah, you're gonna have to become a pirate. You know, you killed a Navy officer. They're not gonna take too kindly to it. So you know, you basically go, you go and join my crew. And then, you know, they start glazing the shit out of him and whatnot. You know, his crew member was like, yeah, this is the great Captain Bugger. Oh, and then one of his dude comes up to him and was like, yo, the ship is ready. And, you know, at this moment in time, I'm just there like, you know, they had this like the little animation of him walking, you know, getting all happy to see the ship and whatnot. And I said to myself, why I feel like this ship ain't about to be what he thinks it is. See, the problem is he has a bunch of glazers on his crew, his main crew. And in case you forgot, Crocodile and Mihawk joined up with Buggy, and they're working under him because he's the figurehead. They're going to go after him. They're basically like trying to use him as a disguise in a sense. And when Buggy gets to the ship, he starts panicking. And I'm like, oh, I just started cracking up. I'm like, why are you panicking now? What did you do? What did you say? Because you know, Buggy done said some stupid shit to get himself in trouble. Lo and behold, he told Mihawk and Crocodile, yeah, don't worry about the ship. I got y'all. You know, I got the best ship price in the business. You know, the ship is going to be, you know, I got the ship under control. He's like, don't worry about it. I got y'all. You know, I'm going to bring something to this partnership. I think Buggy forgot that he works with a bunch of glazers for himself. Which is part of the reason why he's even in the Warlord. Is he a Warlord? I think he's a Warlord. That's the only reason why he's even a Warlord, because people are glazing the shit out of him. So the ship is just Buggy themed. The masthead is fucking a masthead of fucking Captain Buggy. The ship is like pink and colorful, circus themed. You know, it's a nice ship if it was just Buggy by himself. But mind you, he got Crocodile and Mihawk there with him. And if you don't know, Mihawk and Crocodile are gonna whoop his ass if they 1v1 him. Maybe not Mihawk, because he got that chop fruit. That'll be interesting. But Crocodile for sure. Ooh, excuse me. Crocodile for sure is gonna whoop that ass. So he starts panicking. And as he's panicking, lo and behold, guess who walks up? Crocodile and Mihawk walk up and was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, yo. They were like, yo, Buggy. Yeah, we gotta talk to you real quick. Like, yeah, we gotta talk to you real quick. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. They didn't even blink. As soon as they got him in the room, they started smacking his ass up and down the floor. Next thing you know, they got his fucking hooks in his hands. They got it chopped up. They got his head on the chain. I'm like, God damn, Buggy. And the whole time he's there, hung up. They're over here discussing plans. They're like, all right, cool. You know, this is what we got to do. Blah, blah, blah. You know, we got to do this, that, and that, and that. And, you know, to do all that, we going to need some. Buggy's like, money, yeah. And they just look at him. I'm just like, yo. And then Buggy starts questioning his whole life and then whatnot. But then, I don't know what came over him. I'm guessing it's like his little rivalry with Shanks. But he's like, so, okay, before I go to that, let me say this. So they have a little flashback moment, right? As you know, but if you don't already know, let me recap real quick. Buggy and Shanks served on Gold Roger's ship. And when, I'm guessing, when Gold Roger was killed, Buggy was like, yo, we gonna get this One Piece or what? And Shanks was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. And Buggy was like, wait, what? I thought you Gold Roger thought you were gonna carry on his wishes, become the next king of the pirates and whatnot. Shanks was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. But you should join my crew though. And Buggy's like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't want to be king of the pirates. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go make my own crew. I was like, all right, cool. So I'm guessing they had a little rivalry then, between the two of them, because towards the end, like at the tail end of Wano, after Shanks did his fucking Wi-Fi hockey bullshit, Shanks is, we're slowly learning Shanks. I love how we made it 1,000-something episodes, and we barely know what this man can do. Because that divine departure that he did on Kid, oh, Lord, that scene, I just played back in my mind. I'm just like, damn, that nigga's really him. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So, yeah, at the end of Wano, Shanks was like, you know what? We gonna find this One Piece. We gonna go find the One Piece. He's like, you know what, crew, we gonna go find the One Piece. And I'm guessing the news got to Buggy, and Buggy's like, what the fuck? Nigga, you told me all them years back that you want to do your own thing. Now all of a sudden you want to find the One Piece? He's like, nah, fuck that shit. He actually grew a backbone. Oh, fuck. My allergies. Not allergies. It's full allergies, I guess. It's itching as shit. Anyways, he was like, well, he said something about, oh, yeah, you're gonna need money and power from me. Mihawk and Crocodile gave him a look like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, we about to fuck you up. And Buggy was like, nah, Shanks. He started going over this whole speech. Nah, Shanks. Shanks said he want to do his own thing. Now all of a sudden he want to go fucking get the whatchamacallit, the One Piece. Nah, bruh, I ain't having that shit. I'm gonna beat him to the One Piece too. We got a crew. We can go get the One Piece. Yeah, we can go fuck with him. And then Crocodile and Mihawk get up. To be fair, I love seeing a little bit more of Mihawk because we haven't really seen too much of his personality. Every time we've seen this man, he's been chilling. And the government, the reason why they joined up with Buggy is because they abolished the whole 7 warlords thing. So Mihawk no longer has that protection. Crocodile already didn't have that protection, but now he really doesn't have that protection no more. And he was just like, he was like, well, I don't want to get caught, so I need to find me a shield. So they're using Buggy as a shield. Anyways, so yeah, he says all this shit about becoming a pirate, and they get up. And they're like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up. Buggy, I'm guessing this has been going on for a minute because, I don't know time in this One Piece universe, but I'm guessing it's been going on for a minute. And they get up, give him that look, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, we're going to fuck you up. He's like, nah, I'm going to find the One Piece. We should look at the One Piece. That's why we set out to sea in the first place. We're trying to give this inspirational speech. Mihawk and Crocodile looking at him like, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up. He's like, basically, like, are you forgetting who's running this show? Nigga, you just the face. We run the details. We ain't doing that shit. Mind you, Buggy's still, quote unquote, he has Mihawk and Crocodile under his control. So everybody else thinks they serve him, but behind closed doors is actually them running the show. But Buggy's like, nah, I don't know about that. And he picks off the fucking transponder still and was like, yo, start giving out some So the motivational speech ain't work on Mihawk and Crocodile. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna try it on the fucking crew. So he goes over the intercom and was like, yo, y'all remember why y'all came out to sea? We came out to sea for freedom. Give him like Independence Day speech. We came out to find freedom. We came out to find treasure for glory. And he's like, we're gonna go find the One Piece! And everyone's like, yeah! And Mihawk and Crocodile's like, God damn, this nigga. It's like, why the fuck are we working for this nigga? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, y'all wanted to work for him. Buggy is gonna be Buggy. I forgot to mention this. The whole time he's telling me, if you're gonna kill me now. And they're like, nah, we're not gonna kill you. So he's like, all right, if you're not gonna kill me, we're gonna go after the One Piece. So now he got his old everybody excited to chase the One Piece. Now I think that's pretty much where we leave him now. Yeah. Yeah. That's where we left him. I'm just checking my notes real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, cover that. All right, cool. So, yeah, that's pretty much like the first 60% of the episode. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, so Shanks going after the One Piece now. Oh shit, we are in the final saga. So that makes sense. So Oda's kind of like, pushing everyone to go get the One Piece. But I like the way he's doing it. It doesn't feel forced at all. Shanks has been chilling this whole time for however many years it's been. And he's like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Now he's like, you know what? Maybe I should go find this One Piece. Let me go see what this One Piece talking about. So now he's moving. And then Buggy's like, he's been trying and failing. And then, he had he had his little ascension to the warlord, and then now I believe he's an emperor, but he's not on emperor status at all whatsoever. But that's besides the point. But now he's like, you know what? If Shane's gonna go find his One Piece, I'm gonna beat him to it, because that nigga told me way back when he gonna do his own thing. So why all of a sudden you want to go find the One Piece now, huh? So he's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna join the race too. I'm gonna go find this One Piece. So you got Shanks going for the One Piece. You got now Buggy and his Loki. Actually, Buggy's true threat comes from his crew, not himself. Himself, I know Luffy's gonna whoop that ass, but quote unquote his crew. So you have the Glazers. I think the Buggy Glazers are probably stronger than most of your average people, and he has a big following. So I think that's Buggy's biggest strength. And now he quote unquote has Mihawk and Crocodile as his like Whitebeard had the fleet commanders. So I think I'm blanking on names. Mihawk and Crocodile are probably gonna be like his quote unquote fleet commanders. Captains, that level. I'm interested to see how Crocodile and Mihawk are going to react to this whole One Piece thing, because Crocodile was like, piracy is a business. This ain't no bullshit. We were trying to run a straight ship here. We trying to make this money. We trying to get this bread. And Buggy's like, nah, I want to go find the One Piece. Yo, oh, Buggy's character is hilarious. Okay, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so it looks like Oda's shifting everybody to go find the One Piece. So we got Shane's going to find the One Piece. We got Buggy and his crew finding the One Piece. We always have Blackbeard, trying to find the One Piece. I'm like 99. No, let me not say 99. I feel like a lot of deaths do happen off camera in the anime, but I want to believe that Kaido and Big Mom are dead because they fell into the lava, which was in the bottom of the ocean. I don't know. If anybody, without spoiling it, I don't know if it gets spoiled later on, but without spoiling it, I'm 85% sure they're both dead. So I think they're out of the running. Is there any other notable pirates going after the One Piece? Kid got eviscerated, so he's no longer going after it. Law also got eviscerated by Blackbeard. But Beppo saved him, but his crew is in shambles at the moment. So we'll have to see if he recovers or not. Law's kind of smart in the sense that he's strategic. So I don't know. Part of me feels like, this is just a guess here. Part of me feels like Law is gonna he probably might not go at it himself, but he does have that captain like trait of like, he wants to be his own boss. I don't know. I feel like if Law was to not remake his crew, high key, low key, I could see Law teaming up with Luffy. It might be a stretch, but I'm just saying. He was willing to, have that truce with Luffy for the Wano and the thing, but they had a mutual goal. But I think he can tolerate Luffy's antics, if not become like, quote unquote, like he can be like what Ace was to Whitebeard, if you get what I'm saying. So like Ace for the Whitebeard pirates, right? Each of the division commanders had their own fleet. So Luffy kind of got that with the Cavendish and Bartholomew and all that stuff. So like they're under the umbrella of, I don't know why I did this, but they're under the umbrella of Straw Hat Luffy's Grand Fleet, but they're still like each their individual pirates doing their own thing. So I feel like Law might ally himself with Luffy because that would potentially be his best chance. Potentially. Because he saw firsthand what Blackbeard can do, and Blackbeard whooped that ass. I'm glad he didn't die. I was scared he was gonna die. But yeah, I think that's my speculation. Please, no animes. Not anime. No manga spoilers, please. I don't want to know. If I'm reading the manga and I catch up, fine. But I'm still on chapter 1 for like the past 3 months. I'm not making it anytime soon. Who else is a big thing? So did Basil Hawkins die on Wano? I think he might have died. X Drake is with the Marines, so he's not really pursuing the One Piece. I'm trying to think of the worst generation. Capone. I don't know what his deal is. Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie. We're still working with her at the moment. At least last time we left her, she put her hands in the fucking in the bubble of her father's memories and shit. So, that was an interesting reveal, by the way. Kuma's a father. It was wild. Was not expecting that. I don't think there's any more notable pirates that I can think of at the moment. But yeah. Then we go to. Okay, yeah. So let's go back to the episode. I got a little distracted there. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this. I just wanted to just talk to somebody about my ideas, and I don't really have anyone to talk to all the time. So I just wanted to, throw things out there. But yeah, I think that's all the things I want to talk about at the moment. But going back to the episode, so episode 1116. So 6% episode was like the buggy thing, dealing with that. So like, okay. So the episode was split into like 5 parts, right? The first 20% was, catching up with the Navy, Navy people, finding about the Cross Guild, they're killing people for bounties, exploiting the common people. So they're basically turning the commoners against the Marines, which is smart for Buggy. I don't think he came up with it potentially, but I don't know who came up with that idea. But if it was Buggy, good on him. If it wasn't Buggy, I'm not surprised either. But that's kind of smart because you kind of get the people who are in bad situations to turn against the Marines. So they kind of lose support in that way. But yeah, like the first 20 episodes was covering that, and then them finding out that Garp went to go rescue Kobe. Then was the 60% of it was the buggy thing, and then the last 20% was us going to the Revolutionary Army, because now we're starting to find out what they're doing, and we meet the vice captains, because we met the actual captains of like each forces, so they have like Northwest, East, and South. So apparently they also have vice captains as well. So we meet some of the vice captains. We have so many fucking characters in One Piece. Bruh, I promise you I'm not gonna remember all. I do remember the captains though. The captains were cool. I remember the chick with the red thing and the flag. Then you had was he a crow? Yeah, I think it was a crow, like Itachi. He reminded me of Itachi. Then you have the cat guy with the fucking invention and shit, and the other dude, the big ass dude that can fucking jump in the fucking ground and shit. So yeah, so I know those are the captains, but this time we meet the vice captains, and they're just as quirky. Yeah, they're just as quirky as the captains are in a sense. So we catch up with them. We meet the vice captains, and they're coming up, and they're coming up on this hill because they see a ship coming in the distance, and one of the vice captains fucking has a robotic arm, and she just starts charging that shit up, and she's about to shoot the fucking ship out the water. Then I don't know how she realizes, but she finds out it's Ace. I mean, I said Ace, bro. She finds out it's Sabo, and Sabo lands, and everyone's like, Sabo! Everyone's happy to see him. I like it because you get a gist of, how they all feel about Sabo. Ivankov comes in, goes up Sabo. Everyone's like, hugging him, saying we missed you, and then he's on a ship from Lulusha, which is supposedly a country disappeared. I don't remember what exactly happened. A lot of things happen in One Piece. There's so much information, so much out there. Something's always happening, I love it. I just can't keep up with it. It's too much stuff going on. It's like keeping up with the current day events in real life. Is so much. Something is always happening somewhere. So I love it though. It makes the world feel alive. I think that is one of One Piece's biggest strengths is the world building. The world building is immaculate. But yeah. Yeah, everyone says hi. I think he's on a ship with some people, and they want to join the Revolutionary Army. So they tell him to go to get some rest, rest up and whatnot. And Sabo meets with Dragon and Ivankov in a room, and says that he has information that he can't even reveal to the captains because it might put their lives in danger. And basically what he's saying is, or not what he's saying, he's basically about to tell us what happens at the Reverie. And that's where the episode ends. I'm like, God damn, what a fucking cliffhanger. Because I wanted to know what happened at the Reverie ever since it concluded. And they started accusing Sabo of murdering the king. And I'm like, what the fuck happened over there? Like, there's so much stuff going on. I love it. I can't wait until there's so many questions. And the problem is, Oda will ask us some questions. Like, okay, for example, at the beginning of Egghead Island. Egghead Island, we're starting to get some answers about the Void Century and whatnot. But at the same time, too, we're adding more and more questions. I'm like, bruh. I'm just like, bruh. There's so much going on. There's so much. The lore is deep. The lore is so deep. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, that's where we left off. We left off is find out that he's about to reveal to them what happens to the Reverie. Now, in classic One Piece fashion, since I'm recording this, I've been wanting to record this for a minute, but I think it's been a couple weeks now. So 116 came out. I wanted to record that. I didn't get a chance to do that. Then the next week episode came out, and it was like a filler episode. Nothing really happens. Just a recap of Sabo's story. And then 117, I believe, 11:17, I believe, came out today. So, yeah, I just watched 116 not like a couple minutes ago. Talked about that. So now I'm about to watch 1:11:17, and then I'll be back if I don't fall asleep. It's, what time is it? It was like 1 in the morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch that, and then I'll be back. Yeah, no, it's a good time to be a One Piece fan because you got the remake coming. The live action was pretty solid. The bar for live action animes wasn't that high to begin with, but it's a good time to be a One Piece fan. But yeah, overall, a solid episode. Thank you all for listening to me ramble for the past. Damn, it's been 30 minutes. God. Yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, if you like the video to see me ramble about the next episode and as many more episodes come. If all goes well, I will be recording this until the end of One Piece because we are finally in the final saga. We're in the final saga. As I forget where it's from, but we're in the end game now. And I love it. Woo! I'm getting chills. Let's go. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.